It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Hi, I'm Sam Prince, and I'm with Coach Aiello for the Millville versus Shawnee game. Coach, looking to get 4 straight victories tonight. What's your game strategy for tonight?
Listen, we just want to play hard, play fast, and execute in every facet of the game. That's pretty much it for that.
Last week, you had a victory against Lenape. It was a slow start. Anything you want to take away from that victory into this game?
Yeah, listen, I mean, it was a complete win across the board. You know, our guys played hard. They followed the game plan. Some things we got to clean up, and that's what we did this week, so we want to carry it through.
Your quarterback, Jacob Zamana, has had a little slow start tonight. What are some things that he was working on in practice tonight to get the victory tonight?
I mean, listen, he's constantly working. He's a gym rat, so through the continuous, reps in practice, continuous reps out here, he's fighting through whatever it is. But he's on point, man. He's ready. It's a senior year. It's a senior night, so he's gonna light it up tonight.
And speaking of senior night, for you, how special is it for you for all these seniors to be honored?
I mean, it's great, man. I've been around them since their freshman year. Some guys didn't start till their junior year or midway through, so to see that growth and development, it kind of brings chills to my skin, man. I'm excited for them. It's a sad moment, but it's an exciting moment as a coach, so I'm excited.
It's a happy and sad moment, and Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank you, sir. Great job.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Are you looking to sell your house?
If you're looking to sell your house, I find buyers.
Are you looking for a house to buy?
If you're looking to buy a home, I find sellers.
Could your dream become a reality?
I can help you make your dream home a reality.
Call today at 856-392-6195.
I turn a house into a home. Your home.
Visit Carlos at www.carlosalvarez.exprealty.com.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff. It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
I'm Sam Prince, and I'm alongside Superintendent Tony Zuman for the Millville Thunderbolts versus the Shawnee Renegades. And Tony, tonight is senior night. How do you feel about tonight? And the Millville Thunderbolts are going for their 4th straight victory tonight.
Yeah, they're 4-1. Shawnee's 3-3, and Shawnee's always going to be prepared. And it's always a good game between Shawnee and and our Thunderbolts. And we're going to have senior night tonight, Sam. So we're going to go into, we're waiting for them to come out to the field. Our seniors, we have 14 seniors and 2 managers. We have our cheerleaders, as you can see, dressed in pink on the field.
Yes, we can. And it's such a sad and happy day for these seniors who work so hard on their 4-year, just celebrating them tonight.
Yes, it is. It's a bittersweet moment, but again, it is it's a testament to their character. They stick it out all 4 years, most of them, and it's not an easy task to complete that. And so tonight's for those parents to be recognized for their support of their child.
That's a great point, parents. And senior night is about to is about to start, and momentarily we will get started in a minute or two.
You know what the holdup is. I know the referees are on the field conversing. We'll see what that looks like. And as far as what they're going to do today,
seniors from the football team will be our managers. First up, Malaysia Thompson.
It's our first manager.
Malaysia being escorted by her sister Shawan and Mrs. Michelle Garrett.
So you can see it's Caleb. It says Caleb Rodriguez is manager. But can you hear that, Sam?
I can hear that. I mean, it's.
Manager Kanaya Yancy Holland. Being escorted by her mom, Shawan Holland. Kanaya Yancy.
Oh, here they are. Hey.
Her niece and nephew, Rylan and Razir.
Yeah, we're on. So that's a beautiful moment there. Our senior managers being recognized with their parents.
First up, number 18, Jesus Brown.
So you can see Jesus Brown, number 18, 5'9", 170 pounds, senior wide receiver.
His dad, Jesus Brown, his sister, Angela Brown, and his girlfriend, Rihanna Polanco.
His sister, Angela Brown, escorting with him.
Next up, number 10, Jamel Harris.
Jamal Harris, senior wide receiver, defensive back, 5'10", 110 pounds.
150 pounds. There you go.
Next up, number 26, Jacob Jones. Jacob is being escorted by his mom, Dante.
So it's number 26, Jacob Jones.
And his friend Mason.
And his brother and his dad there.
Great night for all the families here in attendance.
And next up, number 52, Shaquille Sapp.
So number 52, Shakeen Sapp.
Offensive lineman and defensive lineman. Shap is 5'10", 185 pounds.
Next up, number 12, Jaheim Holloway.
Jaheim Holloway, senior star linebacker, 5'10", 165 pounds.
His grandmother, Sarah. His grandfather, Alfonso. His sister-in-law, Lavin Shea. His sister, London Holloway. And his brother, Raheem Holloway, Jr. Next up, number 2, Tayshawn Newman.
Tayshawn Newman, senior defensive end and tight end, 6'3", 210 pounds.
Tayshawn had 4 sacks last game, and he's a transfer from Rancocas Valley. Interviewed him last night. Really enjoying his time here in Millville. Really enjoying it. Good luck to him.
Next up, we have number 19, Kevin Smith.
Number 19, Kevin Smith, senior defensive back, 5'10", 160 pounds.
Brothers Caden and Juan and his sister Kayla. Next up, number 7, Kashawn Plus Money Jones.
Number 7, Kashawn Jones, senior wide receiver slash defensive back, 5'7", and 170 pounds.
Kashawn is a great receiver, and look to see him get the ball today.
Yeah, I'm expecting a couple targets tonight in the end zone. Big red zone threat for the Thunderbolts.
Yes. So it's our senior Teron Hale, headed to Syracuse on a scholarship. He's got quite the contingency there. Teron is one of our, what they call in football terms, dudes. He makes plays on both sides of the ball.
And Tony, yes, he is a dude. He's a dog on the field. Jacob Zamont, star quarterback, 6'1", 200 pounds.
His dad, John Zamont. His brothers, Joey and Josh Zamont. His cousin, Isabel Brown. His aunt, Marie Blum.
You can see his mom and dad there. I always hear his dad in the crowd. You can see Josh is there, as well as Joe. We're doing it up, which deservedly so.
Asir Cornish, senior linebacker, 6'1", 225 pounds.
And his sister, Chanel Cornish. Jontasia Cornish. And his niece.
So you can see Asir there, and he is the heart of our defense, our Mike linebacker. He is what makes our defense go. He's the leader, and kudos to him with the growth he's made the past 3 years. And then we have number 16, senior ball hawk, leader of the secondary, Kion Conyers. Time flies. I remember when he was a freshman. I have a picture in my office consoling a Winslow Township player.
Now's what you got to do. You got to get a picture of him tonight on senior night.
Yeah, I do. That'd be
a little side-by-side picture.
Deservedly so.
Number 54, Kevin White.
Kevin White, senior lineman, ND lineman, 6'10", 265 pounds.
So with Kevin White, unheralded player for our team. Plays both ways. Outstanding player, again, on both sides of the ball on the line. Don't hear his name much as far as in the press, but a stalwart on the line for our Thunderbolts.
And Tony, the offensive linemen are always underappreciated.
That's true. There he is. There's our Mighty Might star running back, Naheem Sharp. And nice to see him here with the support of his family. Leading ground gainer last year, and he's getting the rock here and there. He's running back by committee with Demir White and also Jamal Wallace Jr. So Naheem's been patient, and we're looking to see bigger things as the season progresses. We should have like 9 games left, so good luck to Naheem. And congratulations.
And it's an emotional tribute to see these seniors come on, and with their families, all the cheerleaders tonight, and the managers. You know, as we said, it's a sad and happy day for them. You know, we just celebrate them, and hopefully Millville gets the win against Shawnee.
Yes, sir. You can see them all there. You can see the contingent of parents there. And then what it takes for us to have an outstanding football team is the backbone to see the parents. So a round of applause.
And a applause for the seniors, everyone on the field tonight. And, you know, the parents and just support staff of everyone just supporting these high schoolers along the way.
Also, we know that we have the Millville Education Foundation has Holtz beanies, $15 for sale at the concession stand. We're going to let Mr. Latour know, but we're going to let the voice of Millville Thunderbolt football take over for me here. And then I want to say one thing, though, Sam. You're here as part of a program we have, right? Can you explain what the program is?
Yeah, so I'm with Quinn Broadcasting, so they're giving me an opportunity to get on the mic, either at play-by-play, color commentating tonight, so I'll be with Rich, and he'll do play-by-play, and I'll do the color tonight. And earlier I was doing an interview with Coach, and we're just having a great time tonight.
And where does Make-A-Wish Foundation come and play with?
Yeah, so Make-A-Wish Foundation, I got a Make-A-Wish, and so I was born with hypoplastic left heart syndrome and one lung. So when I was 8 years old, I received the gift of life, a heart transplant. And after that, I've been going 12 years strong with my new heart.
God bless you.
Showing everyone that organ donation's real and it's not a myth, and promoting it every day. And my Make-A-Wish was last year in 2022 was to announce the New York Football Giants first round pick at the 2022 NFL Draft, and I did that. Thank you, Tony. We're with the voice of Millville Football Thunderbolts, Rich Van Noor. And Rich, great night for senior night.
Yeah. Great night for senior night. This is a special group, 2021. These seniors went through the NJSIA was going through a transition. There was no true state champion in 2021, but they won 45-35 over Winslow at Rutgers Stadium to take the first super sectional title. There was 2 champions in each group. And then last year, beating Northern Highlands at Rutgers to win the true first state champion. And the way the team is playing this year, it seems like they may go there again. They're playing fantastic football, and they're going to play a Shawnee team that they may see sometime in the Group 4 playoffs.
Yeah, you mentioned seeing this team like Shawnee and getting a game plan tonight, but really, this is an impressive team that's come off a victory. An enormous season last year. Was probably one of Millville Thunderbolts' best season in their school history.
And they've had several. Very dynamic teams. The 2016 team was a very dynamic team that beat a heavily favored Toms River North team to win the championship. The 2011 team that lost the South Jersey sectional to Penn Saucon had a very dynamic offense. But this team has sustained success. You can say 2011, 2016, but right now with this group of seniors, we're talking 21, 22, and 23. They have sustained that success, and there's a core group of players on this team that will be back next year, and they'll just reload. I mean, Milville, Dennis Thomas, when he came aboard in 2015, he took over the Thunderbolts head coach. He really connected with the feeder program in Millville to create what we see now bearing a lot of fruit in the form of championships.
Yeah, you're right. And you mentioned earlier Toms River North, and the Thunderbolts played them earlier at the Battle of the Beach. That's the only loss the Thunderbolts have, 14-7. They've been on a roll so far. I mean, look, they're going for another win tonight against Shawnee. Look, they're going. Last week they had a rough start, but they ultimately got the victory.
Right. So Toms River North, for those who didn't watch the game, Battle of the Beach, Toms River North's offensive line is probably D3 worthy. They're about 290 across the board. They've got 2 guys who are going to see time at D1 next year. They ran a lot of power against Millville, and they recently lost their quarterback, Micah Ford, who's going to go to Stanford as a running back, and they lost him to injury. He may be coming back, so they took a loss against Donovan Catholic. But other than that, Millville has really dominated their opponents ever since. The score may not show it, but Millville's mistakes in the form of penalties and turnovers have hurt them. Last week is a prime example. They had 18 penalties, but they also had racked up 400 yards of offense in what could have been a game much, much worse than 26-3.
Yeah, no, those last week, those penalties hurt Millville a lot, having 18 penalties, but you also have 400 yards of offense. You usually don't see it when you have 18 penalties. Usually the offense has around 150 yards, so it's a very unusual moment for a football team.
Absolutely. Now the Shawnee team that's coming in took St. Augustine Prep to the limit last week. They lost 24-21 to the Prep. So Prep is no pushover, obviously, but they've dropped 3 straight games. They've lost to Winslow 27-14, and they also lost to Cherokee. Got shut out by Cherokee by a score of 23-0. Cherokee is going to be a heavy favorite in Group 5. Look, the WJFL American is probably one of the toughest divisions in all of New Jersey's high school sports when it comes to football. And, when you take a look at the caliber of the teams, the Williamstowns, the Lenapes, Millville, St. Augustine, Shawnee, and Cherokee, there's a lot of power in this division. And so it's very, very hard to run the table. What Millville has to do right now in Group 4, they are number 1 in power points in South 4. Mainland's number 2. Winslow is number 3. So Millville has to focus on trying to get that 1 seed because they don't want to play 2 games against Winslow and Mainland. They want them to battle it out. And their biggest obstacle for Millville after today is going to be Cherokee at Cherokee. So that game is going to be really, really big for the Thunderbolts, and they need to focus and run the table. And committing the mistakes that they did against lesser teams like Lenape and Williamstown need to go away. They need to play cleaner football.
Cleaner football is the key. And tonight, one of the tougher matchups that we're going to see against for Shawnee is Mason Grebsky. He is a star tight end linebacker for them. He's a star linebacker for them. So we're just wondering, how will Millville offense somehow get in the end zone and avoid him?
Well, he's a very, very talented tight end. Their linebackers are going to have to pay attention because Millville's linebackers are what I like to call flow linebackers. But they also have to have responsibility for that tight end position. The thing with Millville is they have the speed to cover that position. Their 3-5 set is primed to try to take away their best receiver. But Joe Papa is the straw that stirs the drink for Shawnee, and Millville's going to have to watch him with his quarterback counters and quarterback draws, but Millville has to stay gap discipline in order to try to stop that.
Yeah, you're right. Joe Papa was going to be the hardest piece of the puzzle for the Thunderbolts to get the victory tonight.
No question. And if you go to the Born Power Index, the Born Power Index rates all the schools in New Jersey, and basically you go and find out if you pit each school against another school, what would be the spread, and tonight's spread is 12. So Millville would be favored by 12. And it was pretty accurate last week because I had Millville by 22 over Lenape. So it was fairly accurate. The Shawnee team, they do have common opponents. We beat the Prep 21-7. They lost to the Prep 24-21. We beat Lenape 26-3. Shawnee beat Lenape 27-23. So Millville should be favored in this, but they can't be take this team lightly. This team is a good team, and they're well coached. Coach Tim Gashu has been a coach. I can't count how many years he's been coaching at Shawnee. Ever since, I believe, the 90s he's been coaching. So he's a very good coach, and he gets the most out of his talent. And even at 3-3, they still have played very, very good football.
This 3-3 team is going to give the Thunderbolts some trouble tonight, but hopefully the Thunderbolts can figure out a way to get the victory tonight. And now we're our captains on the field for the ceremony coin toss.
One of the captains for Shawnee who is injured, Eric Bill, is at midfield. They have a couple of co-captains there, along with Andrew Johnson, a guard and center, a senior. Those two guys will not be playing tonight, obviously, since they're both in, one's on crutches, one's in a walking boot, as you can see. But they're big losses for Shawnee because they're going to take on a Millville front. It's very, very aggressive, as Lenape found out last week with 21 total yards.
And Millville has won the coin toss.
So Millville, I did not see. Did they defer?
I believe they did. I did not see it either, but we shall see.
Okay, so Shawnee wins the toss, and they defer, so Millville will get the ball to start the game. So we're getting ready for our national anthem after Millville busts through the banner at the north end zone. And we'll have WJFL American-style football from John Barbeau Stadium at Wheaton Field. The newly refinished field opened last week against Lenape, a fantastic facility. Was talking to some Lenape parents after the game last Friday, and they were marveling at how beautiful this facility is.
Rich, this is one of the most beautiful high school athletic facilities I've ever seen.
Millville's now on the field, 4-1 Millville against 3-3 Shawnee, but we'll take a break here because we're getting ready for our national anthem.
Ladies, at this time, as the Millville High School Marching Band, under the direction of Mr. Rob DeSantis, honors America with the playing of our national anthem.
Our national anthem, Millville 4-1, Shawnee 3-3, Millville's only blemish. Opening day at the Battle of the Beach against Toms River North, a 14-7 loss. Since then, a 34-0 destruction of Irvington. They also went on to beat Williamstown 26-12. They beat the Prep 21-7 in Richland. And then last week against Lenape, 26-3. Meanwhile, for Shawnee, they opened up the season with a 48-21 victory over Northern Burlington. They beat Camden Eastside 28-7, and then they beat Lenape 27-23 to go 3-0. But then they've dropped the last three. 23-0 Cherokee, 27-14 Winslow, 24-21 against the Prep. And that's where we stand right now, and it looks like Milville is going to kick the ball off.
Shawnee did win the toss. They elected to receive.
And Lorenzo Lewis will kick it off. Nick Rusinski is back, along with Tyler Nichols for the Renegades. Last year, this game took place in Medford. Millville winning by a score of 21-10.
Millville winning back-to-back matchup, looking to win 3 straight against Shawnee.
Lorenzo Lewis kicking off for the Thunderbolts. No wind to speak of here at John Barbeau Stadium at Wheaton Field. There is the kick, a high end over-under. Rusinski's under it at the 9. Looks for a gap, finds it, breaks a tackle. Over the 40, down at the 45-yard line. And Millville has had some issues with the special teams, and it comes into effect there. Good field position for the Renegades as they start at the 45-yard line.
And that was an excellent kick return by Shawnee. And look, this is a tough start for the Thunderbolts, but they're going to have to defend their home field for 2 weeks straight. And their beautiful new field, the Wheaton Field.
At the 46 is where they mark it 1st and 10. Nichols and Connors to the near side. Papa in shotgun with 2 wides to the far side. Now they'll bring Rusinski in as a running back. Papa takes a snap and hands it off to Rusinski, and it looks like Millville's going to be called for an offside.
Flag on the play.
First penalty of the game. And, Rich, last game, they had 18 penalties, so they're looking almost on pace with their 18 penalties back-to-back weeks.
Well, Shawnee is moving backwards.
Oh, maybe it is a
foul on the play.
Okay, I saw the flag and nothing happened, so
no flags.
So nothing happened.
No flags.
So nothing happened. Okay. 1st and 10 for Shawnee at the 46-yard line. Glad you can join us on QBC TV, also YouTube and Facebook Live. 2 wides to the near side. They're going to give it off. Rusinski's looking for a hole. He breaks the first tackle, but they'll bring him down at the 49-yard line after a gain of 3.
That was a nice stop by Milville. Look, is what Shawnee's doing. They're trying to drain the clock. You know, they're just running the ball to start it out, trying to get Milville a little tired, and then trying to catch them on when they're not looking.
Connors to the far side. Nichols and Bershansky to the near side. H-back is Gilmore to the far side. They go pistol set, offset right. Handoff, Rusinski into the line. He goes nowhere. And coming in for the stop for the Thunderbolts was Joey Zamat. And they lose a yard back to the 48-yard line. It's going to be a third down and 8.
As you look at that replay, Joey Zamat got the tackle. Tackle for loss. Excellent tackle on his brother, Jacob Zamat, quarterback. Honored him for senior night about 20 minutes ago.
Brings up a third down and 8. Papa does run the ball, and he runs it a lot for Shawnee. So Milville has to be aware of that. Single wide receiver near side, trip set to the far side for the Renegades. Papa's going to roll to his right. He throws. He's got a man, and it is caught. And does he get the first down? They're going to mark him a yard short, and that's Jack Connors. On the play, he gains 7.
And as it is fourth down, they look to
4th and 1 for the Renegades at the Millville 45-yard line. And there's a penalty flag on the field. So they're going to call a hold against Shawnee.
Number 8. Replay third down.
So hold on, Shawnee wipes out the play. It's going to still be a third down, but it's going to be a third down and 18.
Third and 18 yards to go. If you're Millville, you got to cover Connors. They're their leading receiver on the year.
So third down, 18. Ball spotted at the Shawnee 38-yard line. Not the penalty you need to get behind the sticks if you're the Renegades. 2 wide receivers near side. Snap, fake, roll. They're going to come back to the near side and over the head of Rusinski. That play had no chance of working as Milville sniffed it out, and now Shawnee will have to punt.
A long punt as the Thunderbolts the returner is about at the 25-yard line of Shawnee.
So Teron Hale's back for Millville. The Syracuse commit standing at the Millville 25-yard line, waiting for the punt from Shawnee. Back to punt is going to be Jack Connors.
Connors is really a do-it-all guy for Shawnee.
And the snap is good, and there's the kick. It's a high, short kick. Hale at the 30. Makes a move, and he's going to be caught from behind as he's trying to avoid tacklers. And he's down at the 35-yard line. That's where Millville will have it 1st and 10. 9:48 left first quarter.
For the Thunderbolts, it will be Jacob Zamat and his offense leading the way.
So 1st and 10 for Millville at their own 35-yard line.
Key to tonight's game is execute the game plan, win special teams, and B-gap sound on defense.
Trips to the far side for the Thunderbolts. Straight drop back, Zamat looks down the field. He's got plenty of time. He's got a crosser, and it goes through the hands of Naeem Sharp, and hitting him was Mason Grabowski. So the ball falls incomplete.
And as we look at last week's stats against the Lenape Indians, as the Indians led up 26 points to the Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts also had 233 rushing yards. Jacob Zamat had 166 passing yards. The total yards, 399, just short of 400.
Jamal Jones is in the game to the near side, trips to the far side. They fake, they get it out into the flat. over the 40 to the 42-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play.
And there will be 2 flags on the play. We shall wait to see what they are.
Could be that Millville might have been blocking too soon. We'll find out. So as referees are trying to tell us what this penalty is, it'll be a hold against
18,
Millville.
offense. Replay second down.
And that'll take them back to the 25-yard line. And it'll bring up a second down and 20.
As that's Millville's first penalty of the game. As we said earlier in the broadcast, Millville had 18 penalties last week and the win against Lenape.
Second and 20. Sharp in the backfield. Bunch trips to the far side for Millville. Zamat takes the snap, looks. They're going to go draw. Sharp over the 30. Down near the 35 to the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 12 for Sharp, and it makes it 3rd and manageable at 3rd and 8. 3rd down 8 for Millville at their own 37-yard line.
And Rich, it's just right around where they started on the play. 8 yards to go. It's very manageable for this Millville offense.
So Kayshawn Jones is to the near side. Millville's going to go trips to the far side. Sharp stays in at running back. Reggie Holly is the 3rd receiver along with Hale and Brooks to the far side. And now we have timeout Millville. We'll take it with him. 8:34 left in the first quarter. No score back after this.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. And now, back to the game.
No score. We come out of the timeout. 3rd down and 8 for Millville at their own 37-yard line. They go to a trip set to the far side with Kayshawn Jones to the near side. And now we have another referee's whistle, and they're
doesn't look like there's
looks like an equipment issue with Teron Hale, so they're going to put Joey Zamat in.
Could see is Zamat play.
Zamat does play. Jacob Zamat in shotgun with Sharp to his right. 3rd down, 8 for Millville. Straight drop back. Zamat looks down the field. He's got a man, checks it down to Sharp. Sharp will have the first down near midfield. Great job by Zamat. Earlier in the season, he would have a little bit difficulty with his check down receiver, and this time he took it. He took what they gave him, and it results in a first down.
You look at the replay, the pass by Zamat, found the open receiver, got the first down, and more. As that was Sharp who got the first down, and right around the 50, the ball will be placed.
At midfield, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts. Wide receivers are split. Millville goes H-back to the far side. Handoff. Sharp looks for a place to jump cut, and he's got nowhere to go, so he just runs it out of bounds.
Not to play what the Thunderbolts were looking for. And now there's a flag on the play as Thunderbolts look to moving back, but then you see Zamat talking with his coaches. So we shall see what the flag is on.
They're gonna
11, offense.
They're going to call a
Replay
hold
first
against
down.
Millville. Already their second penalty will send them back to the 40-yard line. Make it first down and 20 from the 40-yard line. .8:18 left first quarter, no score. Millville first and 20 from their own 40.
Already the second penalty. First and 20. 8 minutes to go.
Hale goes to the far side. Brooks to the near side. Now they're going to bring Hale across the formation. Straight drop back, Zamat. Over the middle, he's got a man wide open. It's Brooks at the 45. He'll spin his way and get the first down at the 40 of Shawnee.
The laser throw by Zamat to Brooks to get the first down and more. As we look at the replay, Zamat gets the ball, finds Brooks wide open, and Brooks will dive for the first down and more as he gets tackled by defenders.
First and 10 for Millville. Handoff, Sharp into the line, and he gets about 2 or 3 yards depending on the spot. They're going to mark it for a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Sharp has over 100 yards rushing on the year, and Sharp, who's going to play at Syracuse, very proud of him as the Millville Thunderbolts represent him in Central New York.
In motion is Collins to the far side. Zamat back to pass. Stop pattern. Hale wide open 30. First down at the 26-yard line. Gain of 12 and a first down.
Back-to-back plays for a first down. You love to see how this Thunderbolts offense is going down the smooth. They're going down the field. They're in a smooth wave going down the field for hopefully 6.
Bunch set to the near side for the Thunderbolts. Hale to the far side. Sharp, the running back. Zamat takes the snap into the line, and Sharp breaks a tackle, and he's going to cut it up. Not get much, but he made something out of nothing. He'll get a 3-yard gain to the 23, 2nd and 7.
And a 3 yards gain on the play as they're just controlling the field.
Holly and Brooks to the near side. Hale to the far side. Handoff. Sharp around right side. He's got room. He gets inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line. And a little extracurricular activity left. We can get the replay on here because we had a camera right there on the sideline at the very end with the tackle. We'll see what happens. So there's the tackle. And then another shove.
That was a no call. Rich, I know we're not wearing the stripes, but that should have been an unnecessary roughness on Shawnee.
3rd down and 3. Sharp straight ahead has the first down inside the 15 to the 14. That's going to be a gain of 5 and a first down. 5 carries, 26 yards for Sharp already. And we have an injured Renegade on the field. And I think that's Mason Grabowski. I think. We'll find out who it is. 5:56 left first quarter, no score. Millville driving. Back after this timeout.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
And now, back to the game.
Our sponsors for today's game are Complete Care, Millville Chiropractic Center, Mintz Insurance, Plowman's Windows and Doors, TD Bank, Thunderbolt Club, and the Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union.
Make sure you patronize those fine sponsors you just saw on the screen. They make Millville football possible. At the 14-yard line, 1st and 10 of Shawnee. 1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts. 2 wides to the near side. Now across the formation is Brooks. They're going to go with Sharp, who plants his foot and gets what he can to the 11. It's going to be a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. Clock under 5.5 minutes left first quarter as Milville is taking their time with this drive. 2nd down and 7. The ball at the 11-yard line. Brooks and Hale to the far side. Reggie Holly to the near side. Sharp stays in at running back. He's to the left of Zamat on 2nd and 7. There's a snap. Straight drop back. He's being rushed. Zamat tries to get away from traffic. Will carry it back to the line of scrimmage. Loses a yard. It'll be 3rd and 8.
And Rich, that was a play that could have lost a huge amount of yardage for the Thunderbolts, but Zamat made something out of nothing.
He loses a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 8 after Shawnee sends in the blitz. Kayshawn Jones checks in. Jaden Jones checks out. I get kind of confused between Xavier McBride and Jaden Jones. That was Xavier McBride, 0, not 8. So Millville goes trips bunch set to the far side. 3rd and 8. Zamat back to pass. Looks. Now he throws it, and the ball is tipped away, incomplete.
And that was intended to McBride. And that you thought that would have been a clear touchdown to McBride. It was in his fingertips. And the Thunderbolts are going to go out for a field goal as we look at the replay here as Zaman throws it off his right shoulder as McBride just couldn't get underway with it as Jones just dropped it off his fingertips.
Lorenzo Lewis coming on for a 30-yard field goal. Snap, ball down. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 4:01 left first quarter. It's Millville 3. Shawnee nothing. Back after this timeout.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kids.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
And we are back at Wayne Field. I'm Sam Prince, and I'm alongside the voice of Millville football, Rich Van Noy, and we are at the scoring drive as it was time of possession, 5 minutes and 46 seconds. It was 12 plays for 53 yards on the field goal. Thunderbolts lead the Renegades 3-0.
And Lewis will kick it off for the Thunderbolts. So the Millville drive bogs down at the Shawnee 12-yard line. And Millville is able to get 3 points. Gets the okay. Rusinski back along with Nichols. And there's the kick. It's going to go to Rusinski at the 11. Rusinski breaks one tackle. He's got the sideline. And he will be taken down over the 50 inside Millville territory on another kickoff by Rusinski. Millville's special teams give up field position again.
And Rusinski made the cut off of defenders, danced around them, and had 2 excellent kick returns for the 50-plus yards of today.
So that puts the ball in Millville territory at the 46-yard line. Berchansky to the far side. Connors and Nichols to the near side. Rusinski is the setback as Shawnee goes pistol. Straight ahead handoff, and Rusinski goes to about the 44-yard line. Gain of 2, second 8.
As for a couple minutes there on that kickoff, Rich, you thought Rusinski was going to score the touchdown and make it 7-3.
So it'd be second down and 8, ball to Millville 44-yard line. 2 wides to the near side. And Connors to the far side. Papa takes the snap, straight drop back. He's going to pass. Has a man, he's got a cutter, and he'll be taken down at the 38-yard line. It's going to be a gain on the play of 6, so to bring a third down and 2.
And that was an 8-yard gain for the Renegades. Is Connors, who got the reception, Connors is really the do-it-all guy for the Renegades, as he's the wide receiver, safety, puncher, and kicker.
So Nichols picks up the 6 yards off the reception. Shawnee's going to go 4 wides. Cusack is going to be the running back to the left of Papa on third down and 2. Cusack takes the snap, looks to get yards, and he may get 1, but that's it. They're going to mark him at the 37-yard line, and it'll be 4th and 1. And it looks like the Renegades will go for it here. Two minutes left, first quarter, 3-0 Millville, 4th and 1 for the Renegades. So Shawnee is going to go with a heavy formation. They bring in an extra tackle on 4th and 1. And now we have a timeout, Shawnee, and Mainland.
Timeout, Shawnee.
By a score of 10-0. We'll take a timeout with them. 1:39 left. 3-0 Millville. Back after this.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Are you just part of the crowd? Do you feel isolated and alone? Do you wish someone would see your gifts? Would you like to be seen as an individual? A person of value. Full of life and purpose. Part of a family that cares?
And now, back to the game.
Fourth and 1 for the Renegades. Ball to Millville, 37-yard line. Papa, the running back. They'll run Connors across the formation. Papa's going to take it himself. He'll have the first down, but he is drilled as he gets the first down at the 34-yard line. Gain of 3 and a first down.
Rich, Papa got the first down. And this is really the first time we really got to see Papa use his leg sign, as he's one of the leading rushers for the Renegades.
In the second quarter, in Eriel, it's Timber Creek over Timber Creek and Hamilton, no score. That is that's a big showdown in Group 4. First and 10 for the Renegades at the Millville 34-yard line. Papa takes the snap, fakes, rolls to his right. It's being chased. Throws the ball deep, and it's going to be overthrown, incomplete. Joey Zamot was pursuing Papa, and Papa had to get rid of it. Brings up a 2nd and 10 from the 34. Clock stops, 1:01 left first quarter.
And this is the first drive we really got to see what the Renegades have to offer, because the first drive was just a 3rd and out quickly, and Thunderbolts had the ball once again. So this is a really test for the Thunderbolts defense.
Trips bunch set to the far side for Shawnee. Pop it back to pass. Looks, he's going to be flushed out. They're chasing him, and now he throws the ball, and it's caught inside the 30. And catching the ball for Shawnee was Bobby Berchansky. Down to the 28-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6 and 3rd and 4. Third down 4. Ball at the Millville 28-yard line. Brzezinski back in at running back as Shawnee goes pistol set. Trips bunch to the far side. Papa takes the snap, straight drop back. Now he throws it over the middle, and it's dropped. He wouldn't have gone anywhere as Jaden Jones was right behind Jack Connors. And Jaden Jones would have leveled him, but the ball falls incomplete, brings up a 4th down.
And as we look, as Papa looks for his intended receiver, as Connors drops the ball, as Jones was going to be there anyway to tackle him. And we hear this Millville Thunderbolts fans chanting defense for a 4th and 4.
4th down and 4. Shawnee will go for it. Papa straight drop back. Here comes the blitz. He's going to be taken, and there's a flag that's going to fly all the way from, I believe that came from the linesman on the near side.
We will wait and see who the flag is on.
So if it's an illegal formation, then the play counts. But if it's an illegal procedure, then it has to be a 5-yard mark off. So we'll see what the referee says. But that there's 2 flags on the field. One of them came all the way over from the near side to the far hash mark.
Face mask. Defense, number 5.
So
5 yards. First down.
Well, Jacob Zamot is not in the game. So it's a 5-yard face mask against Milville and a first down for Shawnee.
An unlucky break for Milville as costly penalty there gets the first down for the Renegades.
At the 23 of Millville. Papa will take it himself, and he'll be dropped. No gain for Papa, and that's the end of the first quarter with the score Millville 3, Shawnee nothing. Back after this timeout.
Are you just part of the crowd? It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
Thunderbolt Area Federal.
And now, back to the game.
We're just about set for second quarter action, and Shawnee doing what we thought they would do, is trying to take the air out of the ball and not give it to Millville's offense. But Millville, in their lone possession, kept the ball for over 5 minutes. Shawnee being aided here by a Millville penalty, but second down and 10 when we resume action at the Millville 23-yard line. Beautiful night for football at John Barr Motor Stadium at Wheaton Field. Temperatures in the upper 60s, no wind. And Shawnee will have a 2nd down and 10 at the Millville 23-yard line. Papa with Rusinski to his left. Stack set to the near side for Shawnee. Millville showing blitz. Now they're backing out. Papa, they're going to go inside scrape, and getting the ball is Connors. And a play was intended to fool Millville didn't, as Millville held their gap discipline and stayed home and stopped Connors for a gain of only 3.
But if you look back at that play, Connors cut to the left, and Millville Jones tackled him at the right moment. If it wasn't for that tackle, it would have been a touchdown.
3rd down and 7 for Shawnee. The ball at the Millville 20-yard line. Bunch trip set as Shawnee goes really strong to the right side with the H-back to the right. Papa, straight drop back, looks, throws. He's got a man wide open, touchdown. Touchdown to Liam Gilmore, and Shawnee takes a 6-3 lead.
Gilmore was wide open in the end zone. No one was covering. You saw it was a clear-cut touchdown. As we now look at the replay, as Papa throws to the right, as you just see that Gilmore is just, no one's on him. He's going to get the touchdown. It's wide open. That's an automatic play. Quarterback dreams of those types of touchdowns.
Now a flag on the play. It'll be, is it a delay against Shawnee?
It does look like it's going to delay. We shall wait for the call.
Offside against Milville. So an offside against Milville. And it's declined. So Shawnee will attempt the extra point. Snap, ball down. The kick is up, and the kick by Connors is good. 10:56 left in the second quarter. Shawnee leads this game 7-3. Back after this timeout.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Imagine. It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
And we are back for Millville Thunderbolts football. I'm Sam Prince, alongside the voice of Millville football, Rich Van Noy, and the Renegades scoring drive had a passing touchdown. And the time possession was 5 minutes and 5 seconds, and that was 46 yards. And it was Liam Gilmore who scored the touchdown. That was the first touchdown of the game, and Gilmore was wide open.
Shawnee getting ready to kick off, and they're not going to kick it deep. So they squib it, and it looks like they're going to kick it out of bounds. And they do.
As Milville will start at the 40-yard line.
So Milville will elect to take the ball. They couldn't. They could put him back 5 yards and have him do it again. But Milville will instead take the ball at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. So Millville with a nip and tuck struggle against Lenape in the first half last week. Now they're in a bit of a struggle in the first half tonight against Shawnee. 1st and 10 for Millville at their own 35-yard line. 2 wides to the near side, 1 far side. Holly in motion. They hand it off. It's Sharp over the 40-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. They'll mark it at the 40-yard line. Gain of 5 for Sharp, 2nd and 5.
Is Sharp had the reception. We went down the field with, you're starting almost at midfield. This is great field possession for the Thunderbolts to get back into the end zone and score 6.
Brooks by himself to the far side. They hand it off to Sharp again. Sharp is met and dropped. He gains a yard to the 41-yard line, 3rd and 4.
So far, not the start that Millville's looking for after giving up the touchdown to Gilmore. With 4 yards to go, I expect to go with the cross route to Sharp.
2 wides to the near side, 1 far side. Zamat back to pass. He throws it, and the ball's nearly picked off. Connors dropped back from his linebacker position, got a little bit of depth, and almost picked that off.
Connors almost picked it off to the left of the field, and if he picked it off, that would have been a clear-cut pick 6.
And Millville is going to punt the ball away.
Smart decision on 4th and 4.
Jaden Jones is going to punt it from Millville here. He doesn't see Connors, who gets depth, and Brooks was wide open beyond the stick. There's the snap and the kick, low end over ender, and it will take a Millville roll inside the 25 to the 22-yard line, and that's where Shawnee will have it 1st and 10.
Thirty-seven-yard punt. 1st and 10 for the Renegades.
So 1st and 10 for Shawnee at their own 22-yard line. So mainland, the Mustangs in Galloway handling Absegami in Galloway, 17-0. 3 wides for Shawnee. Papa fakes the handoff, has a slant pattern, and is dropped. And that's Gilmore. The ball was a bit behind him, but he had both hands on it, incomplete.
And Connors got his hands on it. An excellent defensive play for him.
Brings up a 2nd and 10 for Shawnee at their own 22-yard line. 9:39 left in the first half. 7-3 Renegades. Trips to the near side for Shawnee with 1 to the far side. Rusinski's the running back to the right of Papa. Papa straight drop back. Here comes the rush. Man over the middle. He's got Connors wide open. And he's going to scoot to near midfield. They're going to mark him out at midfield. Gain of 28.
It's gain of 28 on the play. Look at the replay as Connor gets it to the left and gets the first down and more, and it's tackled down at midfield for the Thunderbolts. And that's a play you don't want to give up if you're Milville.
At midfield, it's 1st and 10. Handoff goes Rusinski, and he is met in the backfield for the loss of 1.
And all of Millville's defensive line just came up right to him.
So the last play, Sam, is where Shawnee took advantage of Millville's aggressiveness on that defensive line to hit that shallow crosser and pick up 28 yards.
And sometimes it works out for Millville, and sometimes their aggressiveness, blitzing, results in a play like that.
Again, Shawnee will go trips to the near side, and will have an H-back to the near side, too. 2nd and 11. Papa back to pass. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's going to try to get to the sideline, and he does have some yardage. They're going to mark him at the 45 of Millville. Very generous spot since he stepped out of bounds near the 47. Gain of 6 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
And Rich, you mentioned Millville's aggressiveness to blitz there as the runner, as he got away for 6 yards, and maybe the blitz wasn't the best play for that play.
3rd down and 5 for Shawnee. The ball at the Millville 45-yard line. Wersinski is going to be the running back. 2 wides to each side for the Renegades on this 3rd down and 5. Papa takes the snap. Here comes the rush. Over the middle, he's got a man. And that time, the receiver is hit and dropped. And coming over the middle was Grabowski. Gain of 2. It'll be a 4th and 3.
4th and 3, and it looks like the Renegades are going to go for this on a 4th and 2. Today they're 1 for 1 on 4th down conversions.
4th down and 3 for Shawnee at the Millville 43-yard line. If Millville stops them, they get great field position. 2 wides to the near side, 1 to the far side. 4th and 3, and now there'll be a delay against Shawnee, and it looks like
4th down.
Shawnee will have to punt.
They were trying to get him on the hard count, and as well, Millville's last drive wasn't what you wanted to see. It was a 3rd and out, but when you start in an excellent field position at the 40-yard line, we have 7 minutes and 50 seconds left. They scored with 5. They scored on their last drive with a field goal. It took them 5 minutes and 5 seconds down to get down on the field. So this is where you're Millville. You take your time, you drain the clock, and you score.
Hale back deep for Millville, and drops the snap. And going forward to the 48-yard line is going to be Connors. And it's going to be no gain for Connors, and Millville takes over on downs.
And you rarely see that type of play out of a play caliber like Connors. And this can be excellent field position for Jacob Zaman and his offense. This is going to start at midfield.
So Millville's got the ball. Millville's got the ball at the...
And if you look at the replay, Connors drops the ball, and he says, you know, I got to run for it myself. I got to make a play out of nothing. And he doesn't as the Thunderbolts stop him for gain of none.
Ball marked at the Millville 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Good field position for the Thunderbolts to start this drive. 2 wides to each side. Zamat fakes, then he goes to Sharp on a draw. Over the 50 to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5. Millville going to go fast. Zamat takes the snap. Another handoff. Sharp straight ahead, and he will get to the 44-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 3, a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 for Millville as we got a fast-paced offense. This is a hurry-up in Renegades territory.
3rd and 2, and Sharp will take it straight ahead. He'll get the 1st down at the 39. Gain of 5 and a 1st down for Millville.
Go the old-fashioned football, just run the ball. That's what Millville's been doing, and it works.
1st and 10 at the Shawnee 39. Zamat back to pass. Looks down the field. He's looking for his man, and it is caught! Touchdown, Millville!
And that's a Thunderbolts touchdown. Zamanta Brooks as the replay will be coming up shortly. What an explosive play for the Thunderbolts. The Thunderbolts take a 9-7 lead.
39 yards from Zamat to Brooks. And it's now a 9-7 Millville lead. And Lewis on for the extra point. Snap, kick up, and the kick is good. Go to the replay before we hit the break. And as you can see, Zamat throws a dime to Brooks down the sideline. Brooks blows past the DB in the end zone. Touchdown, Millville. 6:36 left, back after this timeout.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Like the light on.
We're back at John Barbour Stadium, Wheaton Field in Millville, showing why they are dangerous in Group 4. They can strike quickly, as you could see by this scoring drive. 4 plays, 52 yards. Minute 8 culminated by a 39-yard pass from Zamat to Brooks, and Millville now leads this game by a score of 10-7. At the 10-yard line, trying to look for return space, and Millville does their job this time, and that's Tyler Nichols. He returns it. Millville tackles them at about the 30-yard line. Now words being exchanged between Joe Zamat and Tyler Nichols. It's not what we need in the ball game, folks. Focus on the football.
Focus on football. As the Renegades will start the ball from their own 30-yard line, as, well, Millville is going to try to stop them and keep the lead.
2 wide to the far side, and Connors to the near side. Rusinski is the running back. Papa is going to throw a flare pass, and going nowhere with that flare pass is Liam Gilmore. He loses 2 yards back to the 28.
As a stop for 2. The loss is 2 for Shawnee, as the 2nd and 12, and the Millville fans are loud and they are cheering on their Thunderbolts on senior night.
2nd down, 12, ball at the 28-yard line. 2 wides near side, actually 3 wides near side, and Papa will roll to that side. And Papa throws, it's going to be picked off at the 35-yard line. And that's Joey Zamat, and then we have a flag on the play. We'll see what the flag is, but the interception counts.
Joey Zamat with a beautiful pick. Replay will be coming up shortly. The flag on the play, as Rich just pointed out. Fans are going crazy here for the Zamat pick. As we look at the student section going crazy. Zamat was... Referees are talking over what it is, and they're switching out balls.
Holding, number 9 on the return team.
So Jaden Jones called for holding. That'll mark the ball down to the Shawnee 25-yard line. 4th penalty for Millville for 35 yards, but they start in fantastic field position at the Shawnee 25.
We look at the replay as Zamat got it wide open as Papa just passes Zamat. It was kind of like he was a renegade. Went undercover there as Zamat is having a great night.
Naeem Sharp is going to be in shotgun, and he's going to hand it off to Brooks on a fly sweep to the near side and dragged out of bounds as Brooks. Gain is a short gain, depending where they spot the ball. It's probably like 2 yards to the 23. Sharp stays in as they go Wildcat. Sharp finds a hole across the 20. Down near the 15-yard line. It's going to be a gain on the play of 7. It'll bring up third and a very short 1. Milville has to hit the 15-yard stripe. You can see how close the ball is to the 15-yard line. So a short yard as Sharp stays in Wildcat. He'll take it to his left, plant his foot, and he'll get the first down to the 14. So a gain of 2 for Sharp.
Gain of 2 for Sharp as we have a scoring update. The Thunderbolts' rival, Vineland, is losing 14-0 to Holy Spirit.
That was pretty much predetermined. I think Spartans are a very good team. Vineland having a down year. And we have a timeout on the field. 4:38 left first half. 10-7 Millville. Millville driving. Back after this.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways. In all kinds of places. And through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
Oh, how the desk land?
I didn't know if you were the one turning it on and off.
Yard line of Shawnee for Millville. Zamat back at quarterback. Shawnee shows blitz. They bring pressure into end zone. Touchdown to Ron Hale. Hale on the skinny post is wide open, and he's got the touchdown from 14 yards, and it's now 16-7.
First play after the Zaman pick is a Jacob Zaman touchdown pass to Hale. Extra point attempt. Going, replay is up as Zaman finds Hale into the end zone as covered by the Renegades, and
Lewis's kick. Sorry about that, Sam. It's good.
All good, Rich. All good.
4:32 left, first half. It's 17-7 Thunderbolts. Back after this timeout.
We're all looking for God.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student-athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
That's awesome. Did you go here? As we
are back at John Barbo Stadium in Wheaton Field. 4:32 left in the first half. Millville puts 2 scores on the board within about 3 minutes. Now Rusinski at the 5-yard line. Looks for some space, and they get to him and drop him at the 26. So that time, much better coverage by the Millville special teams. And Shawnee will have it 1st and 10 at their own. They'll mark it at the 25. So Millville gets a score to take the lead and then takes advantage of a turnover by Shawnee. An ill-advised pass by Papa. I'll tell you what, Sam, it's never good to roll to your right toward the sideline and try to throw back to the middle of the field. Only disaster can happen.
Only disaster, but it wasn't a disaster for the Thunderbolts.
Correct. The Blue Devils are winning in Ariel against Timber Creek by a score of 7-0. 4 wides in the game for Shawnee. They're down 10 now. Papa takes a snap, looks. He's going to throw the ball deep. So it's almost tracked down by Teron Hale. Hale had that well defended.
And Hale did have that well defended. But, for 1 second, you thought there was going to be a face mask on Bobby Rajansky for the Renegades. But there was no call on the play.
So you're saying on Hale as he's defending the play, did you see Hale's helmet snap back is the question.
I did see it snap back. But no call, we're not wearing the stripes.
2 wides to each side. Millville showing blitz back out. Papa takes it himself, and he gets to the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 4, 3rd and 6 for Shawnee.
6 yards to go for Shawnee. Now
4:05 left in the half, so this is a big 3rd down for Shawnee. They do not want to give the ball back to Millville.
No, you don't, but you expect Millville going nice with a blitz defense that they've been going 60% of this game.
3rd down, 6 for Shawnee. They're going to go tight bunch set to the near side. Single wide receiver to the far side with Rusinski to the left of to the right of Papa. Papa straight drop back. Here comes the pressure. Throws the ball, and the ball is caught. That time, the ball is well delivered on a 7 route. And that is Gilmore. 31 yards to Gilmore from Papa.
Gilmore earlier tonight caught the first touchdown of the night, and he's been the best player for the Renegades tonight.
Big 3rd down conversion for the Renegades. At the 37 of Millville. Papa takes a snap, straight drop back, throws in the flat, wide open. That's Nichols, and Nichols gets to the 30-yard line for a gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Second down, 3 for Shawnee at the Millville 30-yard line. .245 left in the first half, 17-7 Millville. Two wides each side for Shawnee. Papa straight drop back, looks, throws it, he's got a man open and fumbles the ball, and he fumbles it out of bounds, or is it no catch? They're going to say no catch. It'll be a 3rd down and 3.
I call it no catch. That was a lucky break for the Renegades as Millville missed a huge opportunity to get the fumble recovery.
3rd down, 3. Clock stops, 2:29 left in the half.
As Mainland is now winning at halftime 24-0.
Over the Braves of Apsigami down in Galloway. 2 wides each side for Shawnee on 3rd down and 3. Papa looks, he's going to try to throw short, and they try to throw a pick play, and no pass interference offensive is called. As Millville tried to defend the play, that was clearly a pick.
That was. We're not wearing the stripes.
Watch to the near side here.
We look at the replay.
Comes off camera, but as Millville tries to defend, Millville can't. There's a block by Liam Gilmore. He's blocking the guy before the ball gets there.
A clear missed call, Rich. That should have been OPI.
Timeout on the field. 2:25 left in the first half. It'll be a 4th and 3 when we come back.
Are you looking to sell your house?
If you're looking to sell your house, I find buyers.
Are you looking for a house to buy?
If you're looking to buy a home, I find sellers.
Could your dream become a reality?
I can help you make your dream home a reality.
Call today at 856-392-6195.
I turn a house into a home. Your home.
Visit Carlos at www.carlosalvarez.exprealty.com.
And now, back to the game.
Waiting for the play to come back as Shawnee will have a 4th and 3 at the Millville 30-yard line.
4th and 3 for the Renegades.
3 wide to the far side, 1 near side. Rusinski is the running back to the right of Papa. Millville comes with pressure up the middle. Papa's going to throw the ball, and it's going to be incomplete, and Millville will take over on downs. Millville brought pressure in the A gap that time, Sam, and it forced Papa to his right.
So, Rich, the man blitz is paying off for Millville tonight as Papa just couldn't find a receiver.
So Millville takes over with 2:18 and 2 timeouts. First and 10 for Millville at their own 30-yard line. (17-7) Millville. And this is where it can get very dangerous for Shawnee. They want to stop Millville from scoring because Millville gets the ball to start the second half.
Exactly, as they elected to defer.
Zamat looks. He's got a man over the middle. He's got Brooks. Brooks over midfield to the 46-yard line. Gain of 24 to Brooks. And a first down for the Thunderbolts.
And we look at the replay. Zamat finds Brooks on the right. And Brooks takes it himself for a first down and more past the 50.
Seventh first down of the game for Millville at the 46 of Shawnee, 1st and 10. Trips to the far side for Millville. Zamat takes the snap. Looks. He's going to throw it deep. He's got Kayshawn Jones. Just overthrows him at about the 3-yard line.
And on the Millville sideline, coaches are asking for a DPI. Be no call. It's 2nd and 10 for Millville.
So Millville will have clock stops. That's the bad news is it was incomplete. The good news that it stopped the clock. So Millville has time to regroup and have a 2nd down and 10 at the 46-yard line. So Brooks and Hale to the near side. Zamat takes the snap, looks. They're going to get it to Hale. Hale's got some room. At the 40, breaks a tackle. 35, and it's going to be a first down for Millville at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they stopped the clock because he went out of bounds, or a first down.
Gets the first down. Clock stops with 1 minute and 90 seconds left in this game.
Now the clock runs. 2 wides to each side. Demir White, the running back. Sharp is a wide receiver to the right. Here comes the blitz. And Zamat's going to run it. And then he's going to just drop anchor at the 36-yard line. He loses a yard. And Millville will call a timeout. Timeout Thunderbolts with 1:03 left in the first half. 17-7 Millville back after this timeout.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
And now, back to the game.
Coming back. It'll be a 2nd down 11 for Millville at the 36-yard line of Shawnee when we come back out of the timeout. 1:03 left in the first half and Millville driving. And here's a score update from Absecon with the Fighting Clan of Spartans. Spartans with a 17-0 lead. Trips to the near side for Millville. Shawnee playing 3-down lineman. Now they're going to bring a linebacker up to the line of scrimmage. Down the sideline is Hale. Avoids a man. Gets to the 10-yard line. Gain on the play of 26 yards to Hale and a first down.
They're striding down the field as this is exactly what Millville wants. Running clock as to be a timeout.
46.7 seconds left, and now we have a referee's stoppage of play. And it looks like it could be an equipment issue with Naeem Sharp. So Demir White needs to know what the play is, and so Jacob Zamat tells him. Millville comes out. Again, they go trips to the far side, and now the referee is stopping play for some reason. Now they're saying Breon Cuff has to come off for an equipment issue too, so replacing him is Octavian Spence. So Demir White in at tailback, trips to the far side for the Thunderbolts. First and goal from the 10. Zamat, straight drop back, looks. He's flushed. Looks for help. And now he'll just throw the ball away. Is it caught? They're going to say no, it hit the ground, incomplete. And that was a heck of a try by Brooks.
Zamat was trying to make something out of nothing. You see in the replay, he looks for Brooks, looks for his guy, and he's about to get sacked. He gets the ball away as he gets to the Brooks, but it was just a little too early for that catch.
Tayshawn Jones comes off. Millville runs H-back to the far side with two wides far side. Hale by himself to the near side. Zamat will roll to his right. Looks back, nobody there. Now he's looking to the end zone. Will escape pressure. He's going to run it himself down to the 4-yard line. Only 11 seconds left, and Millville's going to have to call a timeout. Down to the 4-yard line, gain of 6 for Zamat. It'll be third and goal from there.
Gain of 6. Zamat made something out of nothing. Going past the defenders, slid, and Millville saved their timeouts. They got 10.7 seconds left. But if you're Millville, you got to go for a quick strike in that end zone.
So this play has to go to the end zone, and if it doesn't, we've got Lorenzo Lewis because we saw him earlier on his 30-yard field goal. So it's got to be in the end zone, and Millville cannot be sacked. So we'll keep it here. So Zamat on the evening, 8 of 13 passing for 159 yards.
And Rich, you've been seeing Shawnee's bringing the blitz on these last couple of plays, and Zamat's been responding to it pretty well. But he's got to make adjustments from it because he's trying to take the time, all the time in his world, but he realized he doesn't have that much time. This play, as we mentioned, has to be quick. And if it doesn't, you need at least a 0.2 second left on the clock.
10.7 left on the clock. Millville with no timeouts. This play has to be in the end zone. Demir White in the game, along with Reggie Holly, Lotsier Brooks, Teron Hale to the near side. Third down and goal from the 4-yard line. 10 seconds on the play clock. Zamat takes the snap. He's going to avoid pressure. He's going to throw the ball in the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown! And it looks like Xavier McBride in the back of the end zone gets the touchdown. It was all the way on the other side of the field, so I couldn't pick up the number. So here's the replay.
Zamat nearly gets sacked twice, and he finds him wide open as McBride will get his first touchdown of the night and Millville's second touchdown of the night, too.
So McBride gets the 4-yard touchdown. And Millville will go for the extra point. So now we get back to play. Lewis on for the extra point. Snap, ball down, kick is up, and the kick is good. 5 seconds left in the first half. 24-7 Milville. Back after this.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
That was.
Oh, we're back. How about that? We were just talking. 5 seconds left in the first half, and Milville leads this game by a score of 24-7. And Sam, this becomes a big danger zone for Shawnee because now they've allowed Milville to score before the half. Milville needs to shut this kickoff play down with only 5 seconds, and they get the ball to start the second half. So Shawnee is really in a pickle here. And there's your scoring drive. Milville goes 70 yards in 2 minutes and 13 seconds, and the ball goes out of bounds. So Shawnee can elect to have Milville kick it off from the 35 or take it at their 35.
Assuming they'll take it at their 35, you go with maybe one Hail Mary type of play to get some points on the board.
Or if you're Coach Gushue, if you're risking the interception and a return, because Millville's got Latsier Brooks in the secondary, they got Teron Hale in the secondary, they got Kion Conyers, they got dangerous people there. You don't want to give them the opportunity to pick it and return it. No, so I'm looking at a safe play here, probably a quarterback knee. And Papa will take the knee, and the clock will run out to end the first half. And what a first half it was. Millville took the early lead 3-0. Shawnee then scored, made it 7-3. And after that, it's been all Thunderbolts with 21 straight points to end this half. We go to halftime. It's 24-7 in favor of Millville. We'll be back with the state-winning marching band for Millville, and Sam and I will be back to discuss what happened in the first half, and all that's coming up right after this.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Are you just part of the crowd?
Do you feel isolated and alone?
Do you wish someone would see your gifts?
Would you like to be seen as an individual?
A person of value.
Full of life and purpose? Part of a family that cares?
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
And now, back to the game.
15, 16, and 3 of them to push the time. 98 passing, 19 rushing.
Let's hear it again for our Millville marching
Tonight, we are honoring 13 of our marching seniors. When you hear your name and family, please step forward. First, we have Julia Hendershaw in the color guard, being escorted by her father, David Hendershaw, her stepmother, Heather Hendershaw, and her best friend, Gracie. Up next, we have Viana Scurry in the trombone section. Viana is being escorted by Leah Tony, her mother Lachey Davidson, and her little brother, Tony. Up next, we have Cameron Heisen in the pit percussion, being escorted by his mother, Danielle Heisen, and his father, Jeff Heisen. And next, we have our drum major and mellophone player, Joshua Flores, being escorted by his father, Luis Flores, his mother, Kelly Flores, sister, Kalani Flores, and brothers, Elijah and Noah Flores. Next, Allie McCollum in color guard, being escorted by her father, Dave McCollum, mom, Cindy McCollum, and sister, Kelly McCollum. Next is Cole Martin in drumline percussion, being escorted by his mom, Cynthia, his dad, Walt, brother, Zach, and sisters, Willow and Ruby. Next, Gabe Burns in the trumpet section. Gabe is being escorted by his mother, Christine, his stepdad, Charlie, and his sister, Holly. Next is Karan Harris Jr. in pit percussion. Karan is escorted by his mom, Charlene Bryant, his sister, Kiara Bryant, his grandmother, Ollie, great aunt Brenda, Aunt Sarita Bryant, Antoine Bryant, uncle, and Andre Gross, his cousin. Up next is Sebastian Ratcliffe in the tuba section. Sebastian is being escorted by his aunt Cynthia Wojcicki and Elijah Wojcicki as Chase DeFelice. Up next is Jacob Harvey in the saxophone section. Jacob is escorted by his mom, Rhonda O'Brien, and his father, John O'Brien. Up next is Carrie Shea in the guard. Carrie is escorted by her mother, Tracy, and father, Evan. Up next is Shelby Sharp in the flute section. Shelby is escorted by her father, Richard, and mother, Dawn. And finally, our last senior, Madison Gallagher in the flute section. Madison is escorted by her mother, Heather, and her sister, Olivia. Let's hear it one more time for our marching seniors in their last season.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find Him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find Him. That's by personal experience with Him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to Him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
We are back at John Barbeau Stadium at Wheaton Field as the 3-minute stretching time is winding down. We have time to take a look at halftime stats. So, who are we going to look at first? Throw them up there.
And
there we go. We're going to go for Milville on the halftime stats. 24 points for Milville, 226 total yards, allowing 117 to Shawnee, 4 penalties for 35 yards. Meanwhile, for the Renegades,
it was 7 points scored, 19 rushing yards, 98 passing yards, a total yardage of 112 yards, and they allowed 226 yards to the Millville Thunderbolts, and they had 2 penalties for 15 yards.
And individually for Shawnee, Papa passing is 8 of 17, 1 interception for 98 yards. Versinski has 3 yards on 4 carries. Papa 12 yards on 5 carries. It was Cusack 1 carry for 1 yard. Connors 2 carries for 3 yards. Receiving, Connors reception for 28. Nichols 2 for 13. Berchansky has 1 catch for 6. Gilmore has been the thorn in the side of Millville. 3 catches, 49 yards, and a touchdown. And Grabowski 1 catch for 2 yards. 1 turnover, it was an interception. 2 penalties for 15 yards. 5 first downs. And Shawnee held the ball for 12 minutes and 27 seconds. For Millville, Jacob Zamat 9 for 14 passing. No interceptions, 163 yards. Naeem Sharp 13 carries for 57. Zamat 3 carries for 4. Brooks 1 for 2. On the receiving side, it's Brooks 3 catches for 83. Hale 4 for 63. Sharp 1 for 13 and McBride 1 for 4. No turnovers for the Thunderbolts. 4 penalties for 35 yards, 9 first downs, and they held the ball for 11:33. Scoring in the first half. Millville scored first with 4:01 left in the first. It was Lorenzo Lewis, his 30-yard field goal, made the score 3-0 with 4:01 left in the first. Then it was Liam Gilmore taking a pass from Joe Papa from 20 yards out into the end zone, and Connor's kick made it 7-3 Renegades with 10:56 left in the second. Millville struck right back with Lotsier Brooks taking a 39-yard fly pattern into the end zone for the touchdown. Lewis's kick made it 10-7 Millville with 6:36 left in the second. And after an interception by Millville took the short field. It was a 14-yard post pattern from Zamat to Hale. Lewis's kick made it 17-7. And then after a 3-and-out, Millville took not a 3-and-out, but it was a turnover on downs at the Millville 30-yard line, and Millville took over and took the ball 70 yards in 2 minutes and 13 seconds, capped off by Xavier McBride's 4-yard reception from Zamont Lewis's kick, made it 24-7 Millville with only 5 seconds left in the first. So Sam Prince along with Rich Van Norden. Sam, I tell you, Millville showed why they are dangerous, a dangerous team in South Jersey, because they score and they score quickly.
They are, Rich. They're a very dangerous team. They had quick strides. They were down 7-3, and Jacob Zamont turned on the Jets, and all of a sudden, by the end of the half, it was 24-7. Close your eyes. This team scores.
And Shawnee comes back onto the field, and I guess they reset the 3-minute stretch clock. So Shawnee just arrives. Millville's all stretched and ready. They're on the sideline. So I'm glad you can join us here on QBC TV 22 in Cumberland County, on YouTube, and also on Facebook Live. And somebody's in my ear, we have an upset going on in Williamstown as the Braves of Williamstown over St. Augustine by a score of 6-3. If that score holds, that would be a huge upset for Williamstown. Meanwhile, the Blue Devils over Timber Creek by a score of 14-0. So 2 big scores there. Vineland was down last time we checked to Holy Spirit down at Absecon. And Sam, when we're talking about Group 4, we're talking right now, if the season were to end today, these 2 teams on the field at John Barbour Stadium, Wheaton Field, could meet in the second round.
And, this could be a preview of that second-round playoff matchup. But if it is a preview, it looks like a pretty good preview for Millville as they're dominating the trenches today.
They are. They are dominating the trenches. Millville has done a great job. They have run the ball 17 times and thrown the ball 14 times. And this is a huge score. I'm biased because I'm a Mount Laurel taxpayer. I got to be honest with you. And I have somebody on the cheer team. So can I brag just for a second? So Lenape over Cherokee, 14-0. That's a huge game in Medford between the Indians and the Chiefs. The Cherokee is number 1 in South Group 5. Meanwhile, as you saw last week, Lenape came here last week and got their tails between their legs by a score of 26-3. So that 14-0, Sam, is huge right now.
That is huge, and you can brag, Rich. Don't worry. you don't have to say. You don't have to say. You can brag.
Oh, okay. There you go. So there's the correction. So now you had my hopes up. Ariel, look,
Rich.
I liked you until this time. I did. I really did. But I don't know. I'm going to have second thoughts on that. So Cherokee up 14-0, which is to be expected because Cherokee is a very, very good team, and that would be surprising if Lenape was actually leading that game. So Cherokee up 14-0. So glad you can join us here. The clock is running out, and we're getting ready to start the second half. Millville will get the second half kickoff. And Tony Trongone's here with us in the booth, and he wanted to let us know that Darian Blankowitz, who is really, you want to talk about a blue-collar guy who brings it to work every day, it's Darian. He's gotten an offer from the Pitt Panthers to play in the ACC, and that is just fantastic news for him.
That is fantastic news for Darian. Darian, the lineman, who really doesn't get that much press, who the linemen always, in my opinion, always are really the stars of the game. Without them, there's no way this team can score points.
That's right. Just ask Evan Neal, right?
Yeah, just ask the Giants' offensive line.
I had to get that dig in. I'm sorry about that. Apologies to Sam. He's a big Giants fan.
I am, and you're a big Eagles fan. Coming up Christmas Day.
That's right.
Maybe upset can happen. we'll see. A Christmas miracle is what Giants fans are hoping for.
So Connors will kick it off for Shawnee, and I'll tell you, they kicked that out of bounds after their touchdown. Milville might do well to, if they do it again, they might just do well to make them re-kick. And they're going to go for the onside kick. And nice job by Demir White to just fall on it.
As White and the rest of his teammates were ready for that. And it's an unexpected kick. You thought it was going to be a squib kick as the guys were getting ready for it in the line quickly. As you saw, they still are moving. And they were like, nope, we're going to get it. We're going to go for the onside kick.
So Millville has fantastic field position. at their own 46-yard line to start this drive. In Williamstown. You know what? I hate these 7 o'clock games at Williamstown. I love 6 o'clock games, a lot better. But they start at 7 in Williamstown. They're down 9-6. The Hermits over the Braves.
Rich, 6 o'clock's a great time. I agree with that take.
Handoff, Sharp around left side. And Shawnee does a great job of stringing that play out and not giving Sharp a cutback lane. No gain
penalty
for
flag
Sharp.
on the play.
And a penalty flag, which will probably be against Milville because they've been getting him all these stretch plays for holds. So we'll see what the referee has to say.
And if it is on Millville, that'll be a loss of 5. But Millville was hoping for the left side of the line to have a hold for him.
58 offense. We play first down.
And just as we praised Darian Blackowitz, he gets called for the hold. So sorry about that, Darian. Didn't mean to jinx you.
Well, no one's perfect. So Darian has been great all year long. Doesn't really get penalized a lot. So still got to give props to him as he received an offer from Pitt.
1st and 20 for Millville, ball at their own 36-yard line. So Hale to the far side. They're going to bring Brooks to the near side. Zamat in shotgun. He takes the snap, straight drop back. Here comes the rush. Screen pass, Sharp. Sharp will make a move. And great play. Really, really good play by Mason Grabowski. The tackles Sharp in the open field, gain of only 2.
Zamat wanted to go long there, but had to find Sharp for a short pass to make something out of nothing. Oh, there was 4 defenders rushing.
2nd down and 18. Great play by Grabowski. I can't praise him enough for that play. Sharp is very quick. Hale to the far side. Brooks is to the near sideline. Now he'll go across the formation to the far side. Zamat back to pass. Looks, he's got a man open. It's Sharp. And he steps out of bounds at the 43-yard line for a gain of 5.
As Sharp there was wide open to the right as, again, Zamat wanted to go to the left to Brooks, but went to Sharp for a gain of 5.
That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 13 from the 43-yard line for the Thunderbolts.
And some of the Shawnee players and Jack Connors are talking to the referee. They were not too happy with that play call.
So Hale and Holly to the far side. Brooks to the near side. Zamat takes the snap, drop back. He has time. He's flush. He's got a man, and it's Brooks. And Brooks is going to be taken down for a gain of only 3. Joe Papa with the quarterback with the tackle, and Millville will be 3 and out.
As you said, Joe Papa got the tackle, but really one thing I've been watching is the right side of the offensive line for Millville is letting the pressure in, not giving Zamat the amount of time that he needs to make the quick stride long pass.
Jaden Jones will punt the ball. Rusinski is back deep for the Renegades. Snap and the punt. A high end-over-ender, fair catch, and a fumble. And Rusinski is able to get the ball before a Millville player falls on top of him at the 16 or 17-yard line.
Rich, as the Renegades stop a 3rd and out for Millville, well, that isn't the exact kind of start you want. You recover an onside kick. You start near your 50-yard line, but can't do anything. But it's not the type of offense we were seeing towards the end of the first half.
.9:40 left in the 3rd quarter. Shawnee, 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line. Trips bunch to the far side for Shawnee. Papa takes the snap. Straight drop back, throws him to the flat. He's got a man, and it's Connors, and he goes nowhere. Markham right back at the line of scrimmage at the 16-yard line. No gain. Excuse me, that's Nichols.
As Nichols' first reception on the night, it was excellent defense by the Thunderbolts. Rush right to Nichols for a gain of nothing.
2nd down and 10. They mark the ball between the 16 and 17-yard line. Again, they stick with that trips bunch to the far side. The pistol set for the Renegades. Straight drop back. Papa looks. Now he throws the ball, and the ball's going to be incomplete. And that time, Gilmore's looking for a flag, but that time I believe it was Conyers was going for the ball. So they were all going for the ball, so no.
And if you look at the replay here, Gilmore was looking for the ball. Well, Connors was a late hit, but that wasn't intentional to him, so I wouldn't give the flag on that, as it was really close. It could go both ways. Personally, I would not give the flag.
3rd down and 10, ball marked close to the 17-yard line. Trips to the near side now for Shawnee. Papa takes the snap. Looks, he's flushed out. He's going to be sacked. They've got him. So they drop Papa back to the 14. They'll mark him at the 15-yard line for a loss of 2, and Shawnee will have to punt.
And the man blitz is paying off for the Thunderbolts tonight. Back-to-back 3rd and outs for both teams. And as Papa gets sacked, which is a 3-man rush, you had no chance of making that play out of something.
So Connors will be back to punt for Shawnee. There's the punt, and it's a short one, and it'll take a Shawnee roll, and it will go dead at the Shawnee 46-yard line with 8:03 left in the 3rd quarter. So Millville takes over, 1st and 10.
Millville Chiropractic Center, Mintz Insurance, Plowman's Windows and Doors, TD Bank, Thunderbolt Club, and the Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union.
So all those that you saw, please patronize those companies that make Millville football possible. 8:03 left, 3rd quarter. Millville with fantastic field position at the Shawnee 45-yard line. Zamat takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Here comes the rush. He's going to get the ball away, and is he outside the pocket? If he's outside the pocket, it's incomplete, and that would have been a heck of a play, because coming in for Shawnee was John Mosier, and they do call it an incomplete pass, not grounding.
As there was close around, as Mosier got him, but if you look at the play a little closer, as Nichols had a almost clear diving intercept, which when his couldn't only get his fingertips on it, would have been a turn of events for this Millville football team.
So Brooks to the near side, Hale far side. Zamat takes the snap, handoff into the line, and getting 5 yards is Demir White. Mark the ball at the 41-yard line, so a gain of 4 for White. 3rd down and 6, what is probably 4-down territory for the Thunderbolts.
It has to be, Rich, as Blatcherwitz got the help. He can get the yards. He has a pivotal block there.
20 on the play clock, and Zamat needs some clarification on the play call. 3rd down, 6 for Millville at the 41-yard line. Collins in motion. Straight drop back, Zamat. He's got a man. It's McBride at the 40, down to about the 34-yard line. Gain on the play of 7, and it'll be a 1st down for Millville.
Zamat saw his man McBride wide open, and now McBride's going to go to the sideline, and he's holding his nose. It looks to be good now, and he'll be out for the next play.
Holly and Brooks are to the near side. And they're going to have Collins as an H-back in the game as well. But he'll flip to the far side of the field. Hale to the far side on the numbers. Now they go tight bunch set near side. Handoff. White cuts it up, and he'll be stopped 1 or 2 yards at the most.
It looks like to be a gain of 2. But we'll see where they mark. Oh, gain of 3. They marked them. They were. Oh, gain of 2 as they were a little generous.
Mark the
there.
ball at the 32-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 8. 6:08 left, third quarter.
6:08 left in third quarter as they've been rushing into the right as they'll look as a timeout.
Timeout Millville. We'll take it with them, Sam. 6:03 left, third quarter, 24-7 Millville back after this timeout.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student-athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
And now, back to the game.
We are back at John Barbeau Stadium at Wheaton Field. 6:03 left, third quarter. And Millville leads this game by a score of 24-7. Millville calling a timeout. Demir White in at running back. Millville goes 2 wides to the near side. Teron Hale to the far side. Zamat takes the snap. Hard to handle, but handled it. Flushed out of the pocket. They're going to call a hold on Millville. And Zamat is going to be taken down inside the 30, but it's going to be a hold against the Thunderbolts. This play's coming back.
As the play's coming back, there was a high snap, but Zamat made something out of nothing. As he put his right hand up, he made the play, but it's really been lacking on this second half, Rich. The lineman is where really the guards have missed some blocks. And maybe Zamat would have made a couple more plays, but Millville is still winning, so that is still good. As you mentioned, the play's coming back. It will be 8.
In the back, offense, number 58, replay 2nd down.
What? So come back to the 42-yard line, a 10-yard penalty. 6 penalties for 55 yards tonight for Millville. And it brings up a 2nd down and 18. Zamat takes the snap, looks down the field, he's got time. Avoids one rusher, throws it in the middle, he's got a man at the 20-yard line, and that's Xavier McBride, I believe. Let's check that, it's Reggie Holly. Sorry about that, Reggie.
As well, Holly got the touchdown with excellent work by the right guard from Millville as Zamat found a wide open Reggie McBride.
So a gain of 22 and a first down for the Thunderbolts at the 20-yard line. Demir White to the left of Zamat. Trips to the near side for Millville. Inside handoff, White. Inside the 10-yard line, he has another first down. They're going to mark him down at about the 7 or 8-yard line. It'll be a first down for Millville.
Excellent run by McBride inside the red zone with less than 5 minutes to go. The blocking's coming back for Millville. It was lacking in the first part of this quarter, which was really one of the main reasons why they had those quick strikes to take the 24-7 lead.
Ball marked at the 8-yard line. First and goal from the 8. Handoff around the end and getting in for the touchdown. is Marty Collins.
Collins for the touchdown. It'll be 30-7 as the extra point attempt will be going up soon as Collins had a run to the left. As you look at the band, it's playing for Milville, and the student section is happy to cheer on their Thunderbolts tonight.
And the kick is no good. Kick is blocked.
So
let's go to the replay, and we can see the fly sweep to Collins out of his H-back position.
You look at the fly sweep, runs away from the defenders on the left, misses defense around them, almost gets tackled there, but breaks away. As we 30-7, Millville Thunderbolts over the Shawnee Renegades.
We'll take a break, come back with the kickoff after this.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
I was like, it's either the 30 or the 35. It was one of those two.
So we're back, and Millville will kick it off. Now up by 23, 30-7.
Scoring drive, Thunderbolt. Scoring drive, a rushing touchdown by Collins. The 3-minute and 48-second drive, a 65 yards.
Nichols with the kickoff, looking for some room, and that's not the way to go.
No, that is not, as the defender of Zaman got him out right away as the rest of the Thunderbolts was rushing to the receiver.
So Shawnee takes over 1st and 10. Shawnee has the ball at their own 20-yard line, 4:09 left third quarter. Papa in shotgun with 2 wides to the near side, 1 far side. Now Grabowski and H-back near side, handoff. And finding some room is Rasinski. And he'll get to the 26-yard line. Gain of 6.
Gain of 6 on the play. Millville allowed them to get the 6 yards, but now Millville could probably go back to their blitzing ways. It went from man to blitz.
As expected, the Mustangs running all over Apsigami 54-0. What's going to happen in Group 4, folks, and we'll get to that after this play, another handoff and going nowhere.
The blitz panned off there as they got to the runner.
No gain for Rasinski. It'll be a 3rd down and 4. And getting back to Mainland, Cherokee up 21-0 in the second quarter at Lenape, which is also expected. The schedule for Mainland is really going to hurt them, because they played Bridgeton last week, one of the worst teams in the state. That hurts their power points. Meanwhile, Millville is playing in probably the toughest division in WJFL, so they're going to keep picking up points. And they've passed Mainland this week. And now Papa will take it. He's tripped up and gets to the 26-yard line for no gain. It'll be a 4th and 4.
4th and 4 as the punt team will elect to go out for the Renegades, but we'll go back to that defensive plays. They got, as Papa got tripped off there.
So Hale will go back deep for Millville. And I am assuming Millville will play a safe here because Shawnee is in a no-lose situation. I mean, Hamilton and Timber Creek. Timber Creek able to come back and tie that game at 14.
And if you were Millville for the rest of this game, you want to run the ball with White to drain the clock because you're winning considerably. You're dominating this game.
There's the punt, and it will roll dead at the 41 or 2, or between the two. They're going to mark it at the 41 of Millville with 2:07 left in the third quarter. So Millville takes over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
And Rich, I briefly mentioned this as the kick was about to punt off. If you're Millville, you run with White. You waste the clock, you're winning by considerably amount.
I'm sure that Millville will take a look at trying to run out the clock, and they do just that by bringing in Jamal Wallace Jr.
And so the runner will not be White, as they are going by committee.
So Jamal Wallace Jr. straight ahead, and he gets 5 yards to the 46-yard line.
And they're draining the clock out of this excellent block on the left side of the line to give him a hole for 7.
Injured player on the field for the Renegades. And I don't have a 90 on my... No, it's 80. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Thought it was 90. It is Matt Gagliardi. And there's a timeout on the field. We'll take it with him. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Millville leads 30-7. Back after this timeout.
Are you looking to sell your house?
If you're looking to sell your house, I find buyers.
Are you looking for a house to buy?
If you're looking to buy a home, I find sellers.
Could your dream become a reality?
I can help you make your dream home a reality.
Call today at 856-392-6195.
I turn a house into a home. Your home.
Visit Carlos at www.carlosalvarez.exprealty.com.
And now, back to the game.
And blame it out here.
We're back 1st and 10. Second and 5 for Millville at the 46-yard line. And there's a fumble on the field. And it's pulled in, and it looks like I thought I saw 21, Reggie Holly, fall on it.
Yeah.
And he did. So loss of a yard, loss of 2 yards back to the 44. It'll be 3rd and 6.
That'll be a loss of 2 as they're trying to drain the clock, rushing up the middle with Reggie Holly. But the snap from the center to Zaman just got out of Zaman's hands, and he fumbled it. But luckily for the Thunderbolts, they recover it. Even though it was a loss of 2, that could have been a serious, dangerous play for the Thunderbolts.
At the 44-yard line, it'll be a 3rd and 6 for the Thunderbolts. So now the referees are, I don't know what they're discussing.
They discussing this, maybe they're discussing the spot of the ball?
Okay. So, loss of a yard. Loss of no yards. They're putting the ball at the 46-yard line. For what reason, I don't know.
Lucky break for the Thunderbolts.
Third down and 4 from the 46-yard line. Jamal Wallace Jr. is the running back. Zamat fakes. He's going for the deep ball. He's got Brooks, and it goes through his hands, incomplete.
As Zamat had all the time in the world for a down-the-field strike to Brooks, but Brooks just couldn't receive it.
So that'll bring up a 4th down, and it looks like Millville will punt the ball away. So here is a field shot, and the ball just goes right through the fingertips of Brooks.
That was in his hands, and Brooks is going to want to have that one back. As for Zaman, that's almost a dream type of situation you have with your wide receivers. A wide open pass down the field for an automatic touchdown. Brooks drops it. You want to have that one back.
And Jaden Jones will punt the ball away for Millville. So Rusinski is back for Shawnee, and now we have
fourth down.
A penalty against Millville takes him back 5 yards.
4th and 10. They'll punt it from their 40.
Rusinski standing at his own 31-yard line waiting for the punt. Good snap. High, short kick, and a fair catch by Rusinski at the 34. And that's where Shawnee will have it 1st and 10 with 1:11 left in the third quarter.
Rich, even though Rusinski elected to go for the fair catch, Rusinski's been very dangerous in the backfield tonight.
So Millville, with their 30-7 lead, have now outscored the opponents 144-43 this year. At the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 for Shawnee. 2 wides to the near side, 1 far side. Cusack is the running back. Handoff, Cusack tries to make a cut, and he is snowed under by orange jerseys for a gain of 2.
Snowed up by orange jerseys. I like the way you put it, as less than a minute left as the Thunderbolts came on to him on the left side. Excellent spot for the defense. Be able to see the mismatches on the offensive line.
2nd down and 8 at the 36-yard line. Two wides far side. Shawnee goes H-back to the far side. 2nd and 8. Handoff, Cusack, and he'll be caught in the backfield and dropped. Loss of 2 on the play. So brings it back to the original line of scrimmage and a 3rd and 10.
And Rich, they'll most likely drain out the clock for the third quarter.
Millville will not stop it. Shawnee will not stop it. That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Millville 30, Shawnee 7. Fourth quarter action coming up.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
Third and 10 for Shawnee. And Timber Creek scores 3 straight touchdowns to take a touchdown lead over Hamilton. Millville showing pressure on 3rd and 10, and they bring it. Millville jailbreaks, and they sack Papa.
As Rich noted, that was a jailbreak. Excellent sack for Papa. As the interior offensive line for Shawnee just broken, they found a way to break that jail cell open. And that'll be 4th and 10 for Shawnee. And they're going
for actually 4th and 13, Sam.
4th and 13. That's a huge loss. And now if you're Millville, you get the ball at most likely the 40-yard line, 35-yard line. This is what you're going to do. You're going to run with Reggie Collins, and you're going to just run the ball, drain the clock out, on a score for like a 5-minute drive. So there's less of a chance for a miracle comeback for Shawnee.
And there's the punt, a low-line drive. And Hale will chase it down and pick it up at the 30. He's going to come to the near sideline, and they'll finally catch him at the 34-yard line.
And you didn't really think that was going to be a return from Hale. And Hale is the 35-yard line, as I mentioned. So what they're going to do, they're going to probably run the ball with White up the middle if he's the running back. You know, they've been going with committee all season long. They've been going with committee tonight, as been Sharp, one of the stars on the senior night. And it's been great. The seniors been performing on senior night. Great ceremony we had before the game.
So the ball is going to be resting at the 35-yard line, and Millville's defense on the ground has just been fantastic. After giving up 200-plus yards to Toms River in the opening game, since then, in 5 games, they've allowed 139 yards.
Well, they responded from the Battle of the Beach, and if you play Toms River North next game, I think Millville wins because they just had a season opener, a little blip, but they got it.
And they're going to get Millville for a hold. And on the flare pass to Naeem Sharp, gain on the play is going to be 5.
Justin Robinson, penalty flag.
A hold against Millville.
And that'll come back.
So Millville called for another hold, and some of these calls, especially I believe that one, are a little dubious. That certainly didn't look like a hold to me.
Yeah, Rich. On the night, last game, they had 18 penalties, school record high.
15,
We've been
offense.
seeing that a lot.
First down.
Got interrupted by the referee, but it's all good. But it's been a little bit more discipline for them tonight as they had their 8th penalty of the night.
So Vineland goes down to Absecon, and the Spartans beat the Fighting Clan by a score of 32-6. Vineland now 1-5 on the season. Handoff goes to Sharp. He cuts it up. He'll get to about the 29-yard line. It'll be a 2nd and 16. Second down, 16 for the Thunderbolts.
It's an interesting choice as they're putting in McBride for Connors. Well, okay. After this drive, do you put your seniors in for senior night? I think they do soon.
We'll see. Zamat back to pass. Looks down the field. Looking. Now he gets it off to McBride. And McBride will get what he can down to the 37-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8. And it'll be a 3rd down and 8.
Zamat was looking for an open man down the field. Wanted looking for a receiver in Brooks, but found McBride.
And now we have a penalty on the play. And it looks like this one's coming back.
Single shift. Offense. Still 2nd down.
The 8th penalty on Millville tonight as legal shift. Still 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down and 16.
2nd and 21, Sam, from the 24-yard line. They have to get to the 45.
Long 21 yards to go. 2 penalties already on this drive for Millville.
And we're under 10 minutes here in the 4th quarter. Millville will go trips to the near side. Samant takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. Center screen, Brooks. Brooks has got plenty of room. He's gone. Touchdown. Zier Brooks.
And
Shawnee came with the blitz, and Brooks made them pay 76 yards for Zier Brooks.
Shawnee had the blitz. Samant found Brooks wide open, and Brooks turned on the jack. That's the only bad thing about going with the blitz, is all your guys are going off their quarterback. You're going to leave a receiver wide open. And now it's 36-7, and with 9 minutes and 33 seconds left. It's a pretty good senior night for the seniors tonight.
So Millville called the perfect play. Shawnee ran 6 guys in. Not enough defenders to catch Zier Brooks. who takes it to the house, 76 yards for the touchdown. Two-point conversion, and it goes to Sharp, and he is in for the two-point conversion. Let's go. Now watch this, Sam. On the replay, Shawnee shows blitz. They bring 6, and Brooks just comes right across the middle, and he's gone.
Rich, you can see Brooks use his natural speed as that should have been for a play of 10, 15 yards, but Brooks toasts them. And then Sharp gets 2-point conversion to cap it off as it's 38-7. As we show the cameras to the Millville cheer team.
So Millville now leading by a score of 38-7. And Shawnee will get the kickoff. 9:33 on the clock.
Rich, it's crazy to believe in the first quarter, it was only 3-0 Millville. Now it's 38-7 Millville in the fourth quarter.
Well, yeah, if you take into account that with 10:56 left in the first half, it was 7-3 Shawnee.
Now that's a way more impressive stat there. It kind of looked like Millville just wasn't fouling its sweet spot, and all of a sudden they just turned on the Jets. They just said, okay, we're going to flip on the switch. We're going to go score.
So that scoring drive, 2 plays, 74 yards, 74 yards, and 1:31. 2 penalties in there, too. Short end over ender, taken by one of the up men for Shawnee. And I believe that was Grabowski who took it to the 35-yard line.
As Grabowski will take it to the 35-yard line, as Rich, you just mentioned. And he's been very dangerous tonight. And if you're Millville, you got to stop here. I mean, it's going to be a 4th down stop because there's no way Shawnee's going to punt on tonight. You get the ball back. You're just going to waste. You're going to drain the clock because that's what you got to do. I mean, at that rate, you tell your seniors to play on senior night. You want to celebrate them and this victory.
In Medford, Lenape and Cherokee. Cherokee has a 21-0 lead over Lenape. Papa. Pass to the near side, and that goes to Grabowski. Grabowski gets 9 yards.
And we looked like there is an injured Thunderbolt on the field, and that will be Xavier McBride, the linebacker and running back. And the trainers and coaches are coming down. That'll be a huge loss for Millville.
And it looks like he got the wind knocked at him. Let's hope that's it. He is on the field. There is a timeout. Let's take it with him. With 9:19 left, 38-7 Millville. Back after this.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Are you just part of the crowd?
Do you feel isolated and alone?
Do you wish someone would see your gifts?
Would you like to be seen as an individual?
A person of value.
Full of life and purpose. Part of a family that cares?
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-28.
And now, back to the game.
2nd and 1 for Shawnee at the 44. And taking the ball is Cusack for 4 yards to the 48-yard line. There'll be a first down for Shawnee.
First down for Shawnee as for Shawnee, they got the run. I mean, they were going for it as they won the trenches on that part of the drive.
Shawnee getting some of their backups on the field. You've got Justin Robinson there. Cusack's a backup. But Papa's still in the game. Grabowski's still in the game. Papa back to pass. Has a man. Drops it. Intended on the play for Perchansky. Incomplete.
As Perchansky earlier made an excellent stop, but unfortunately for Shawnee, but fortunate for Milville, he couldn't get a great offensive play there for a first down.
2nd down and 10 from the 48-yard line. 4 wides in the game for Shawnee. Here comes the rush. Perchansky drops the ball again. Had the ball in his hands and just came out.
He had back-to-back drops. Back-to-back drops there, unlike Perchansky, but as it is a 3rd and 10 for Shawnee, this is a 4-down drive. So really for Shawnee, they're going to try to maybe get short yards for a short 4th down conversion.
Clock ticking, 8:05 left in the 4th quarter. Millville trying to finish this one out. 2 wides to each side for Shawnee. Papa back to pass, 3-man rush for Millville. Throws the ball, and catching the ball is Gilmore.
Gilmore, who had the touchdown earlier, and the only score for Shawnee so far tonight.
Down to the 34-yard line, an 18-yard pass. The 7th first down of the game at the Millville 34-yard line. Papa takes the snap. Millville sends 4. Incomplete by Papa.
As Papa tonight, we thought would be more of a dual threat, but he hasn't been rushing tonight as he misses open receiver in Gilmore. And, we were worried about Papa with the blitz, but Millville has been covering him tonight.
2nd down 10 from Millville's 34-yard line. Papa back to pass. Here comes the rush over the middle. And a good stick by Millville over the middle. That's Gilmore with the catch, and he got stuck with a legal hit. Any flag here, unless they're calling him for taunting.
And that was a close call on that hit.
That was a shoulder hit.
Now, Shawnee's side, the away side at Wheaton Field is booing. But that was the clean hit. The referees may be talking this over.
Foul. Defense. First down.
So the referee calls a clean hit a penalty. Here's the play over the middle. And it is a clean shoulder hit by Asir Cornish. Without question.
Cornish, it's clean at first. Now Milville's booing. That's just, Rich, we're not wearing the stripes. That's just a bad call.
And now they call a 15-yard penalty against Milville. Now they're going to have another flag down. It was a clean shoulder hit by Asir Cornish on Gilmore, and now they're going to throw another flag.
And as the Millville sideline is asking their fans to boo them on the field, boo the referees. What do you think of that one, Rich?
Defense. That's their first warning.
So a sideline warning against Millville. And it'll be a first down for Shawnee at the Millville 16. Papa back to pass. Throws the ball in the end zone. The ball is touchdown.
And that was close. If I was Milville, I would challenge that, as from our view, that looked like an incomplete pass.
Here comes the replay. Here's the throw to Grabowski. Excuse me, that's Nichols. He bobbles it and then goes out of bounds. That is not a catch.
Yeah, that is not a catch.
He bobbled the ball and then it went out of bounds. Not a catch, but they rule it a touchdown anyway. And Millville gives up the score from 16 yards. Extra point by Connors is up, and it is good. 38-14 in favor of Millville, back after this timeout.
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
Thunderbolt area.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Oh, that was I was like,
Shawnee will kick off, now down 38-14. And if you can rack up that touchdown pass again after the kickoff, let's take another look at it. And you can break it down for us, Sam. Well, we'll do it right now. Now, see, as you can see, Nichols has it, then bobbles it, then he gains control and steps out of bounds.
He does have complete control while he's going out of bounds. So in my books, that's not a touchdown.
And there is the onside kick, and it is out of bounds, and that Millville will get the ball at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10. And Timber Creek beats Hamilton by a score of 21-14.
And well, that's great for Millville in the standings come playoff time, give them more of an advantage to have home field advantage. As this will be the final, there'll be only one more regular season home game for Millville, and that will be Thanksgiving Day against Vineland, the rivalry of South Jersey.
So Millville comes out, and it'll be a 1st and 10 at midfield, and I'm sure Coach Ayala's not very happy with the refs.
You know, on 2 bad calls, we were speaking about touchdown, and what about that clean hit? They called the penalty, as first was clean, and then they changed their mind, gave him 15 yards.
Sharp will hand it off. And that's Demir White, and he'll have a first down at the 39 of Shawnee.
As White gets the first down, as you mentioned, they're going for it. They're pounding. They want to score. They want to put the pedal to the metal.
So Sharp stays in at quarterback. First and 10 from the 39. Handoff, White around left side. Gets 4 yards to the 35-yard line. Be a 2nd down and 6.
As they got back-to-back first downs. My fault of the gain of 4. That'll be 2nd and 6 for Milville as they're putting pedal to the metal as we talked about.
Then Sharp will take it himself, and he's barrels into the tackler for Shawnee. Coming in to make the tackle was Justin Robinson, and he got the worst of that exchange. No gain for Sharp.
And you mentioned no gain of Sharp. You look at it, and if that was a penalty on the previous drive, maybe that was a penalty too in the referee's books.
In the third quarter in Williamstown, the Hermits over the Braves 16-6. Third down and 6 for Millville. Aiden Dawkins in at running back for Millville. They fake the handoff. Sharp takes it himself, and he'll lose a yard or two back to the 37-yard line.
They'll call him for a loss of 2. That'll be 4th and 6. If you're Millville, you may go for it here with the lead of so much, and you want to really put the pedal to the metal, as that touchdown by Nichols wasn't a touchdown technically, but the referee called it, so they're going to go for on 4th to really put that pedal to the metal.
4th and 8 from the 37. Sharp takes it himself. He will get the first down and more. They'll mark the ball down to the 14-yard line. Gain of 23 for Sharp.
As Sharp ran to the left, found the open hole.
And now there's a flag on the field. We'll find out what the flag is.
As we look at the replay, Sharp, if the play stands Sharp, past defenders dance around them, and he's down at the 20, the 15 as he got knocked out of bounds. And he got knocked out of bounds by Brett Loomberg.
That's not a hold, folks. Now, folks, I got to tell you, we've held it so far to this game. We had a bad call on the personal foul. We had a bad call on the touchdown. This was an especially bad call because on the replay you saw a pancake block. A pancake block is not a hold. It's a pancake block.
Yeah, the lineman just doing his job there.
So a 7-yard run for Sharp, and then a 10-yard penalty against Millville, and it brings up a 4th down and 11. Kayshawn Jones around right side, looks for some room, and another flag.
And it looks like it's on Millville for holding again on the right side. But if the play stands, Jones out of jet sweep to the right, found the open lane, and that might have been a first down, but it was excellent vision for him.
Let's see what the call is.
Offense, number 10, penalties decline. First down, White.
So a 5-yard run by Kayshawn Jones. And a turnover on downs with 4:59 left.
Less than 5 minutes to go, turnover on downs. You mentioned that's not the type of play that you want to go out on if you're Millville.
Cherokee scores again. They lead Lenape 28-0. Another pass going out to Nichols. And now another flag against Millville for pushing a player out of bounds. Now it's
pushed out by number 16, Kion Conyers, penalty flag.
That was, Rich, we're not wearing the stripes. We're trying to be as biased as Millville. That was not a penalty.
I've got to hold my tongue. This is getting bad, folks.
This is getting really bad as they took almost points away. I mean, yes, he didn't score there on that run in Sharp, but you could have imagined they would have scored if they were in the red zone. There's 4 bad calls in this quarter
16 red.
On Millville.
First down.
As the referees are booing. The fans are booing the referees after that personal foul call. These fans are getting into it on senior night.
1st and 10 for Shawnee at the Millville 49-yard at their own 49-yard line. 11 penalties, 12 penalties for 115 for Millville, only 2 against Shawnee. Pop it back to pass. The ball is picked off. picked off by Jaden Everett, and Millville will have it 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Everett had great vision, and for Papa, if that was a play you don't want to have back, but for him, he thought he had his wide open receiver, but Everett found him. As we look at the replay, Papa's looking for a receiver on the right, and then Everett jumps up and snags it from the Shawnee receiver.
So Millville will have it 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. I can tell you this. I'm hearing people in my head who are producers for the game. Is that ball don't lie? I would say so.
Ball does not lie.
Hand off inside, and losing yardage is going to be Marty Collins. So he'll lose yardage back to the 47-yard line, loss of 2.
And Rich, that may be a loss of 2, but go back to the Everett pick. As we get our producers in the air say ball don't lie, I do agree with that. Ball does not lie.
2nd and 12 from the 47-yard line. Hand off again into the line and getting to midfield. I believe that's Demir White.
And Millville here, as they went the run with Demir White, they're just going to drain the clock out all the way to the play clock. They're going for they want this game to be over, and they want to win convincing.
Gain of 3 on the play.
As we look at the camera, the Millville High marching band. Appreciation for them as they've been playing some great sounds for us tonight. As in halftime, they also performed a great performance.
And getting to the 48 is going to be Zamat.
Oh, well, Shawnee's also been playing some great music tonight, but
4th down for Millville. And 7. So Dawkins gets his first run for the Thunderbolts. And Zamat's back to pass. Has a man open, and it goes off the hands off his receiver.
That was off the hands of number 18, Brown, for the Thunderbolts, and that would have been a 1st down, and if he got that 1st down, Thunderbolts just would have ran the clock out, but unfortunately, they're going to give it back to Shawnee.
With 2:55 left, Shawnee at their own 48-yard line. Papa takes the snap, hands it off. Cusack tries to go around the edge. And he'll be hit and dropped just as he gets into Millville territory at the 49-yard line.
Cusack getting in the Millville territory with the run to the left. Bubble screen run to the left. As well, they're just trying to put points to the board. They're also running it down as there'll be 2 minutes and 31 seconds left in this ball game. As some fans are starting to leave from the student section tonight. As tonight is senior night, celebrating all our seniors for the Millville Thunderbolts.
So a lot of backups in for Shawnee. But they're going to keep Papa in at quarterback. 2nd and 7 from the Millville 49. Cusack again, has some room, gets inside the 40. It'll be a 1st down at the 37 of Millville. Gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And less than 2 minutes to go. Gain of 12, as you mentioned. But it's really been, I like what Shawnee's been doing. They've been going for a run. They've been pounding a run as they saw the passing game isn't going to work. So go with something that's going to work, the running game.
Trips to the near side for Shawnee. They're going to run Cusack again to the near side. He'll lose yardage. Loss of 3 back to the 40.
As White stuffed him in there for a loss of 3. Excellent vision by White. Finding where the right tackle's mismatch was, and he won that mismatch.
1, maybe 2 plays left if the clock continues to run.
And I don't know if we're going to play in before this minute is up. And we don't.
2nd and 13, Cusack again. And he'll be dropped. This time for a 2-yard loss back to the 42.
As your back-to-back losses on the drive for Cusack, as for the first time he tries to run to the right and then goes to the left, and he'll be stuffed by the Millville Thunderbolt defenders.
At the 42-yard line, 3rd and 15. Cusack again. He'll get to the 38-yard line. And that'll be the end of the game. Gain of 4 for Cusack. And just a formality as the clock runs out on this game. Shawnee drops their 4th straight game. They are now 3-4 on the season. Millville is now 5-1 with a 38-14 win over the Renegades.
Convincing win tonight, 38-14. Really should be 38-7, as that touchdown to Nichols should not have counted, but they counted. But hey, the Millville Thunderbolts still got their victory tonight.
We'll take a break and come back, wrap this game up right after this. Good. So you guys want the stats, or what do you want to do?
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find Him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find Him. That's by personal experience with Him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to Him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Are you looking to sell your house?
If you're looking to sell your house, I find buyers.
Are you looking for a house to buy?
If you're looking to buy a home, I find sellers.
Could your dream become a reality?
I can help you make your dream home a reality.
Call today at 856-392-6195.
I turn a house into a home. your home.
Visit Carlos at www.carlosalvarez.exprealty.com.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away. We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Are you just part of the crowd?
Do you feel isolated and alone?
Do you wish someone would see your gifts?
Would you like to be seen as an individual?
A person of value.
Full of life and purpose. Part of a family that cares?
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
We're back at John Barbeau Stadium in Wheatfield. I want to remind you, follow us on Facebook at Quinn Broadcasting. You'll see the games there, too. If you're on Facebook, we have Facebook Live. Follow us on Instagram at QBC.TV. And subscribe to us on YouTube at Quinn Broadcasting. So get off the schneid. Last year, we had what, Ryan, 500,000 views across all of our platforms last year. So Millville football definitely worth watching. They're exciting, and we have all the platforms that you can see. Sam Prince along with Rich Van Nord. Let's go ahead and start with the stats, Sam. Let's bring up what Shawnee did today.
And for Shawnee, they scored 7 points, 14 points, 138 rushing yards, passing yards. It's only 26, and they had 164 total yards and allowed 404 yards to Milville and only had 3 penalties. It's a lot of yards Milville had today.
Well, I think what Ariel did was that she had a Freudian slip because the last touchdown really didn't count because it wasn't a touchdown.
It wasn't a touchdown. We agree with that.
Yeah, so that's the mistake on the screen. Meanwhile, Sam, tell us about Millville.
For the Millville Thunderbolts, they scored 38 points tonight, rushing for 126 yards and passing for 274, and with total yards of 404 yards. And they allowed 182 yards to the Renegades, and they had 12 penalties for 115 yards. Some of those penalties, we don't count them.
So the highlights for Millville, Jacob Zaman, 15 of 23 for 278 yards and 4 TDs. Naeem Sharp, 17 carries for 66 yards. And Latzia Brooks, 5 catches, 162 yards and 2 touchdowns. Millville still has that penalty bugaboo, 12 for 115. But they certainly put it on Shawnee tonight. Papa passing was 14 of 28 with 2 interceptions for 144. And certainly they could not get anything going on the ground. 38 yards on 24 carries for Shawnee tonight. So they had a real hard time moving on the ground. They were able to move it a little bit through the air as Millville's defense was, again, dominant. So final thoughts, Sam?
Final thoughts. It was a great night for senior night. It was, as we talked about this, it's sad but exciting for these seniors who put in all their hard work. And for the Thunderbolts, they showed why they're so dominant. And what's really fascinating about tonight's game, in the first quarter, it was 3-0 Millville. And then going into about 10 minutes left, into this game in the
second quarter.
They were down 7-3, and they win 38-14. What a turn of events.
Absolutely. Millville has that ability to turn things around, and they certainly did that tonight. So before I go, and you know what? Ryan did a great job because he knows I'm an old man. So he made sure that I had this cheat sheet beforehand, so I'm putting it up here. So G-Man, great job on the camera, G-Man. Garrett Suey, Matthew Paulson, Matt Narowski, and Ariel Melendez, who gave me hope with Lenape. I'll forgive her for that, and because she got me the Freudian slip on the 7 instead of the 14 points for Shawnee. So we'll give her credit for that. And we have a score update. St. Augustine is 23-6 over Williamstown, and the Hermits are going to take that game and be one game behind Millville in the WJFL American. And then Ocean City beat St. Joe's 42-7. St. Joe's Hamilton has fallen from the ranks of one of the best teams in South Jersey to one of the worst, as Ocean City records their second win of the year. And in the third quarter, the Chiefs all over Lenape by a score of 35-0. We have Cherokee in 2 weeks. That'll be the big game for the Thunderbolts, but they can't overlook the Red Raiders next week. For the entire crew here that I just named, Garrett, Matthew, Matt, Ariel, also Ryan Narowski, my boss. For Sam Prince, thanks a lot for coming along, Sam. I'm Rich Van Noord saying, see you next week in Ocean City.
Our sponsors for today's game are Complete Care, Millville Chiropractic Center, Mintz Insurance, Plowman's Windows and Doors, TD Bank, Thunderbolt Club, and the Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.